Hey, it's your girl Nay coming to you with another episode of As Told by Nay the podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's talk about it. What up? It's your girl Nay. Happy Thursday to everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm big chilling today. It has been raining all day. I'm matching the mood. My vibe is just real quick. Last week, I was up here. I was on this high. Life was great. Life was good. And I don't know this week. I don't know if it's just the hustle and bustle of the week or what, but I am just like lagging, man. But it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm looking forward to my weekend for sure, so I can just relax and just get me back. Got a great show lined up for you guys this evening. We got somebody back. If I had to give tonight's conversation a title, I would call it Replay. All this month, we have been bringing back fan favorites. We have been bringing back people that y'all had questions for. We have been bringing back conversations that y'all wanted to further elaborate on. So we're going to keep with that theme with tonight as well. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let me go ahead and get the kid Young Phew on so we can jump right into this conversation. What's up?
What's going on?
What's going on? How's your day?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so real quick, before we even get into all that is the conversation today, I had a couple of questions from a couple of people, which is the reason why you're back here. They wanted to make sure you was good, number one.
For sure, I'm straight.
Had to get you back on and run it back so you could tell your truth. So first of all, I think there was a misunderstanding on the last time you were on. There was a lot of commotion in the background. There was a lot of movement. We didn't know what was what. And when you said the people coming for me, I think I interpret that as the police. I thought you was on the run. I thought you was trying to, you know what I'm saying, escape danger. But can you please let the people know what was really going on and why you was ducking and dodging out of the interview?
So the people weren't coming for me. It wasn't the police. It wasn't them people. It was the little folks I was working for. The manager, them folks were coming for me because they were trying to get me to come back to work. I was doing my interview because, they were my hard at. So I stopped working to do the interview. But then they just kept looking for me. So I had to, back and forth. But then it was too late. I just had to get up out of there.
So you was at work going out to the car to be on the podcast. And you was going back in the office.
For sure.
You could have just told me you had a word. We could have rescheduled you.
That wasn't that important.
Your job wasn't that important?
Them not important. Working for nobody ain't important.
Bet. I hear you. Shout out to that young boy. He said he know where his heart is at. I feel you though. I think everybody has been there where it became that, do I work or do I handle something that I really want to handle? A lot of times work ain't that high on the pedestal.
It's not a dream if you make it into reality.
I like that. I ain't gonna give you too much of a hard time about it, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I need to make sure that I'm looking back and forth on both YouTube and Facebook, because last week when I had my last guest on, it was a lot of movement on Facebook and I was kind of neglecting it a little bit and just on my YouTube. So I was missing some of the questions. So if y'all got any questions during this podcast, drop them either or, and I got y'all. All right, so Replay. We're gonna run it back. So I sent you your topic list. It's exactly as it was
the same
last time, because we didn't really get into nothing and really have that dialogue. So we're gonna act like this your first time. We're gonna run it back, brand new, fresh slate. So out of the gate, I want you to talk about being an up-and-coming artist and the impact that COVID had. So when I say that, I want you to think about, the fact that everything was pretty virtual, like the show last time I had you on was titled Virtual Visions. Mm-hmm. Everybody was doing everything online. And that made a lot of people, but it also broke a lot of people. So for you, like trying to, put yourself out there, what did that look like for you?
It actually in ways it actually helped me by like being more virtual because you know a lot of people on their phones all day every day. So when they on their phones all day every day, that's the best way to get it to them on their phone. So
Right,
while we was mainly in COVID, I was just in the studio, on live in the studio, let people know I was still recording. I'm shooting videos, dropping videos. I ain't stopped working. Like it wasn't no stop because you don't really got to be out to do music. You
right.
can be in to do music. Putting it out, you don't got to be out to put it out. That's what the internet for. So
And I feel like for a lot of people, if they hadn't mastered what the whole social media wave was,
yeah,
kind of they was fumbling during this time, right?
for sure.
Because they didn't really know how to maneuver without being able to do their shows, without being able to have their meet and greets, without being able to,
A lot of people were stuck. Like they feel like they couldn't make nothing. They couldn't do nothing because that's all they knew was being out talking to the people. They didn't know how
right.
to use their social media platform.
So for you, you feel like that time was your time to you was grinding.
Yeah, for sure. And I had the right team around me. Like my manager, he showed me like the right ways to use the social media platform because he good at it. So
Okay, that was a question that I had got too. Like, do you have a management team and stuff? Because before you had mentioned you was kind of doing all of this on your own, and
sure.
that I think you said you got your own label and you signed yourself.
Yeah, I got my own label. I ain't necessarily signed myself yet, but it's my label. Like it's my
Okay,
label. I can sign myself to it yet because I'm trying to wait till it get there to sign myself to it.
okay. So bet so you got a little bit of a team around you though.
So I got a good little team, and it's not no they not it's a team that we all learning and growing together. It's not nobody. I ain't going to go grab people that already know about all this stuff. Now it's people I'm around every day. We're gonna learn it together, so can't nobody trick us out of it.
Facts.
So
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so why music? Where does the motivation come from?
music just always touched me. Like actually, I didn't want to be a rapper. Like I'm not a rapper. So rapping wasn't my first. Like that wasn't my first love. My first love was actually singing. I'm a singer to if anything. So
Okay.
so my first love was that. And then after singing, it was just like hearing rap music. Like growing up in Atlanta, the South, you gonna hear rap music, trap music, like it's there. So just hearing it and the beats, like when I'm rapping on beats, like my people around me will tell you, like I'm rapping on a part of the beat that you won't even hear. Cause I'm not necessarily looking to rap. I got stuff to tell you. So I might be rapping on the sound of the beat that's kind of off from the beat, but I choose that. But what made me choose rapping though, like my mama, she's always been a big inspiration in music. She sing all my life. Get in the car with her, she gonna cut on Keisha Cole, all them folk, get to singing. So music has always been there for me. It helped me express myself to people because I ain't no talkative person.
So music is pretty much an outlet then.
Exactly.
That's your therapy. All right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So mama kind of been in the ear, influence of the South, and just because it's an outlet for you, that's what's up.
Hmm.
And I know before you had mentioned, and this is just for the people who are just tuning in for the first time, with you on here, you had told us the story about performing at was it somebody's birthday party or graduation party? When you was like your first performance. I think I had asked you what is your most memorable.
Oh, my
uh
first time performance. I think my first time performing was at at my sister's birthday party in the basement.
okay.
I performed one of my songs that everybody in school knew. For my sister, she wanted me performing in the basement. My little sister did niche performed that in the basement for her, down there lit. Then I did a show after that. I always been performing. I like being in front of people, doing music. I just can't stand in front of you and just stand in front of you though. Like if I can get in front of you and get the rapping and singing for you, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So if I ask you to sing right now, can you hit a note or two? Just a little sample.
I give a little sample. I give a little sample. A little later, I give a little sample, a little song, other little R&B song I've been working on.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you want me to get to you now? All right, hold up. I gotta remember. Hold on. Let me see.
You nervous? I made you nervous.
I'm really trying to remember how the song started off though. I got so many songs. I don't even remember how the song started off. Cause I'm really singing on it, so it's not nothing I can just come in telling you how I came in on it. Let me see. I just gotta play it for myself a little bit. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here you go. Okay, I got you. I said, penetrate the problem, it bring pressure. Huh. I did not ask for no extra. Huh. Baby, you my problem, I think you special. Huh. Why to take your soul on this little devil? Huh. Now just let me go deeper, deeper down in your ocean. Deeper, deeper. Know you feel me stroking. I just be saying a little bit. I be playing.
Oh, okay.
It don't be nothing said. I just be playing. But
Nah, I just be playing. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, a lot of people get caught up on being told to, sing or rap or whatever their craft is on the spot. It's
mm,
hard for a lot of people to be like, so that's dope that you just kind of.
see, actually, and it's crazy you said that. 'Cause singing used to be the thing I was scared to show people. Like, I show you I can rap before I show you I can sing, cause I'm light skinned. You feel me? Like, it's all the joke always come out. Oh, you a light skin, you sing. Oh, boy, you sweet, you soft. Or like, nah, it ain't all that. That's just my way of getting to the female. Cause a lot of females don't like the stuff I rap about. So I sing to them, and that's how they gonna listen to me.
Okay, you got to know your audience. We definitely gonna get into that a little bit later too. So let me ask you, how do you like, where does your creativity come from? Like you just dropped the album. When you get it ready to get in the studio, is it more so of just being in that moment? Do you speak from, life experiences? Are you writing before you go in? Are you freestyling? Like, what does the creative process look like for you?
My creative process is everywhere. Like, is not a straight line.
Okay.
I might hit my producer the day I'm going to the studio, like the day I'm going to the studio, and tell him like I'm finna be in the studio tonight. Send me like 2 or 3 beats. I'm finna write to it. I might try to write to a couple of them, but my writing is not like everybody else writing. Like when I say I'm finna write a song, I'm not writing the whole song. I might just write the hook. I might just write the intro, like 2 bars of the intro. I might write the hook and probably like my first 5 bars of my verse. Everything else might come off the head when I'm in the booth, how I'm feeling, the moment, what I can talk about on this song. So everything be more feeling in the moment with me. Like I used to write my music all the way through, but then it started telling like I was just reading off a book. So it had to come from feeling to me. So as I got older, I just started. I write, try to create a song. Then once I start to create it, I finish it when I get there.
Okay. So then I'm assuming like that wasn't, you didn't commit your stuff to memory before recording. It was in the booth with you.
Nah, it's just gonna come out. That's why a lot of times it'd be hard for me to remember some of the stuff I say on songs because I'd have went in there and just said it that day. I ain't write that down, so I don't remember saying that for real.
So is it real life experience? Are you drawing from?
Everything I talk about is real life. I done seen it. Somebody I know done did it. If I ain't do it, I know somebody that did it. We did it together. I didn't. It happened. Can't rap about nothing I ain't seen or did. My mama told me a long time ago. You gotta start rapping if you're gonna be capping.
Okay, I like that, mama. Gotta stop rapping if you're gonna be capping. Because it's a lot of people out, musicians that kind of just tell a story and they don't know nothing
It's
about.
nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that because a lot of people can't tell that story. So you told it for them in the music, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I ain't still saying everybody just need to jump out here on the beat. But
Right. Like me, I'm a rapper, right?
for
I feel
sure,
like in my past life, I was like a rapper. But right now, I just do it for fun. I just be, I can freestyle though, but it's because I'm a poet.
for
So
sure.
like, word is my outlet. Music, like you was like music, just writing. I write really good, but I'm very witty too. So I just come up with shit on the top of my head, and it's like I'm a good freestyler because of that. But I'm shy. So
For
like
sure.
how you just was, I was like, sing me something, and you people ask me to sing rap all the time, and I'd be like, well, maybe next time. But that's
Mama,
what's
mama made me get out of that though, cause I had opportunities when I was little. She threw me on the spot to freestyle in front of some folks, and I froze. And she got on me, and from that time there, it was like if I say I want to be a rapper, a singer, whatever I say I want to do, and they tell me to do it, I gotta be able to do it.
Right. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. So you kind of spoke on this a little bit. You know, you said living in Atlanta and being in the South, that musical influence was there.
Mhm.
What do you think are the pros and cons of being from Atlanta and being a musician? Because you know, people like to say, "Oh, Atlanta got a certain sound," or "Atlanta got a certain way they do their music." Do you feel confined to a box because of that, or do you feel like you step outside of that box when it comes to Atlanta
That
musicians?
box. I ain't in that box.
In the
If
box.
it's a box full of Atlanta musicians, I'm sorry, cause I'm most definitely from Atlanta, but I ain't in that box. Cause if they say everybody got an Atlanta flow, I can rap on your Detroit flow, your Massachusetts flow, whatever you want to rap on. I don't discriminate myself to no beat, no none of that. Like that tape, my album I just dropped, I got two Detroit song flows on there. Like that's just cause a lot of people around me be like, bro, we don't want to hear you sing all the time. Let these folks know you can rap. Like don't harmonize on this and just get on there and rap. So I had to start doing that a lot because a lot of people didn't think I could actually rap. They thought I was just this rapping and singing person. Like, nah, that ain't me. Whatever you need me to do.
All right. Are there any artists from Atlanta that you would like to, and they ain't got to be from Atlanta, let me not say that. Any artist that you like, oh man, I would like to work with this person, or you know, I would like to pick this person's brain, maybe get in the booth with them, not necessarily collab with, but just work with them.
I want to work with Schoolie, like real bad. Like, it's one of my biggest idols. Like that's the reason I rap and sing. I want to work with Schoolie so bad. I feel like me and Schoolie get on song together, the world ain't gonna know what's coming. Cause they already underrate him. He been underrated since I've been listening to him. So for me to get like for me to be this underrated person, I feel like in the industry, like I've been underrated since I've been rapping. I've been rapping since I was 10 years old. So it's like me and School, I feel like he could just teach me a lot too, because he done been through a lot since he was young in the industry.
Who is Schoolie?
Rich, rich kid, schoolboy, skateboard, schoolie, whatever they want to call him.
Is that an Atlanta artist?
Yeah. You ever heard of Rich Kids?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one that be singing.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. So speaking of underrated, we talked a little bit about this the last time you was on here, and I'm gonna bring it up again just because once again, any any type of recognition is good recognition.
I love
So I got a lot of people checking for you and trying to figure out who you was because of the fact that you was
when
not on the show. I'm talking about just from the in March when you weren't on here. People were checking for you because they like, well, who is this kid? Where
yeah.
you came from? You know what I'm saying? So where you came from, even for me, was you went viral for some negative for a negative look. You know, I want you to then kind of explain to what was going on in that moment because when I got the video, it was like a meme that was like when you when your homeboy music trash and you don't know how to tell them or something like that. And the video clip was, I guess you was performing at a party or a show or something, and it appeared that the crowd wasn't feeling it. You know, nobody was singing, nobody was dancing, everybody was kind of looking. But what was really going on in that moment?
So from the beginning of the moment, my homeboy, shouts out to my boy Laurent. Cause my boy Laurent is the one who booked me for this show. And he didn't ever want to get on Twitter and tell nobody I actually got booked for that show. But I'm gonna speak on it now. Shouts out to my boy Laurent. Cause he booked me for that show. So it was flyers for that show and everything. So I don't know why everybody act like they didn't know I was getting on that stage. Mm. So look, when we get there, come to find out the party that I was supposed to be performing at got canceled. So he told me you could just perform at this other party that's going on tonight too. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. The venue I performed at that night, I had already performed at that venue in 2019 when I was going to school at Albany State University. So it's not like them people down there don't know who I am. Them folks most definitely know who 200 is.
Okay.
Them freshmen ain't know who I was. Now I get them that because they never seen me before. So when we get there, I walk up to him. I see who was DJing the party. I really already knew what was finna happen. I look on the stage, I'm like, this finna be a fight trying to even perform. So I walk up to my partner, I'm like, hey Laurent, what time I'm performing? I'm ready to do this and get up out of here. He like, I bet. I'm finna go tell him. So he went and told bruh like, I bet. This man started playing NBA YoungBoy songs, Lil Baby songs. I'm like, cool. So I asked my boy again. I'm like, when I'm performing, he like, I'm finna go tell him to play it right now. He played We Paid. Everybody know at that time in the moment in the world, We Paid was one of the hottest songs in the world. You cut We Paid on, you can't just cut that off and turn on something nobody never heard. Everybody gonna be stuck. They gonna try to figure out what the hell going on.
Right.
You feel me? This man cut off We Paid right in the yeah. So them folk like, he just dropped Don't Stop. Now, if anybody ever heard Don't Stop, the way it come on, it sound like a nursery rhyme. So if we listening to We Paid and then you just drop boom, and then it's just do sound like raindrops. You gonna get lost too. We in a turn party. This was never no R&B party. Y'all just dropped me on stage singing, but see, I'm so confident in myself and my singing. I wasn't really worried about all the stuck faces. I'm looking at them, directly at them, singing to them.
Yeah.
See, and the video only caught the beginning of my performance when they were shot. The video didn't catch the rest of the time I was performing. See, my cameraman was with me. My cameraman, the performance happened so fast because the DJ cut my music on so quick. My cameraman couldn't even get his camera out to record. So when it happened, and it happened like that like once I got past that first verse, them folks was looking at me like, okay, yeah, they moving their head. When I hit the note at the end, if you heard Don't Stop, you know what I'm talking about. When I hit that note at the end, them folks like, oh, okay, but that's not in the video. It's okay though. You know, all publicity is good publicity. You know, them folks out there with them stuck faces, all they gotta do is go Google Young Phew now. They can find me. They can find my Instagram, whatever they need to find on Google.
Facts. And it's always two sides to the story. I feel like, with the social media thing too, especially during COVID, you have to be very careful about, what people got a hold of, because saw a lot of the negative stuff. But because of that video, it caused me and other people like me, let me go check out dude. Let me go see what,
The comments weren't even bad. Everybody in the comments telling people up under the comments like, y'all tripping, this song sound too hard. Can we find them? I was getting Twitter notifications 3 o'clock in the morning. My Twitter busting. I don't even use Twitter like that. For real, I just started getting on Twitter after I went viral for real and just talking my junk now. I just get on there and talk every now and then.
So what's the name of the song? Now I gotta go look at it for real. Because I just saw the video and was like, let me go see what little dude talking about.
Yeah, the song called Don't Stop. That was my first time exposing to the world that I sang. Okay. I was scared. Like my manager them, but drop it. But that's the hard, but I ain't know you can do that. Drop it. I'm like, nah, bro. I don't want everybody to know I'm a singer just yet. I ain't ready to do that yet. They like, you tripping. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to go check that out then, because it came to me because I was asking, any up and coming artists, y'all point me in the direction of some new music, let me see who doing something in the social media world, and your name came up. But again, on some sly, funny, like negative type shit. But then it
good.
Yeah.
What made me realize the attention I was getting was really good. Like it was never no bad attention. Like the only thing that made it look bad was the captions they was putting on the post.
Right.
The only thing made it ever look bad was the blogs that was posting it. They captions on them posts was making it the funniest thing ever. Other than that, man, I had Tootsie 2 times posted on his story. Lil' bruh, they do this to everybody. You're gonna be a goat sooner or later. I had this rapper named Lil TJ 6X, bruh, reposted the video on his page, making it seem like it was him.
Oh wow.
This somebody we talking about with a blue check. So y'all had to be watching me. So hey, I'm good out here. I ain't stressed about it.
That's what's up. So tell us a little bit about your new music. So you just dropped the album.
Yeah, I just dropped too. I just dropped the second part to my joke.
Okay.
Jack of All Trades 2 is out right now on all platforms. Gotta go get it. Top Charts video should be uploading sooner or later. That's the video we just shot a couple weeks ago, like last week. We got some more videos on the way. We still gonna be dropping videos off of Jack of All Trades Deluxe. It's a lot going on. We work.
I see you working. I definitely keep up with you as much as I can on social media, but you're always busy. So I'll be like, all right, whether it's something visual, whether it's just telling people, ushering people to go check your music out. You seem to have it down pack on how to keep people engaged. You're doing it always movement.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that mindset come from though? It's just something you picked up on your own and ran with. It was it taught to you?
Nah, honestly, my manager, like,
Okay.
he younger than me, but bro got a head on him for real. Like, he came up with this thing. He used to tell like it was, I want to say this was like 2 months ago, like 2-3 months ago. We was all just chilling one day. And he just came up with this saying like, you think of the good things and good things gonna happen. He told us like to say that every day. He just kept telling me to say that every day. I just went to saying it every day, and then like the next week, everything we needed to happen started falling in place. Like, and it keep falling in place. So it's just like we just live by that every day. Believe good things gonna happen.
Manifestation is
And
definitely real.
that's all we talk about every day around here. Manifestation. We manifest everything we doing.
Facts.
But
That's
if it went for my manager though, for real, I wouldn't have a straight head about all the stuff I'm doing now though, because my attention span on what I needed to be doing music wise wasn't there.
okay.
So by me giving him the management role, he finding out what need to be done, and we do it together. It just makes stuff better. Cause I'm not just working on it by myself. I'm giving somebody else this role, so we both know what's up, not just me.
Right. That's
So
what's up. That's what's up. I could definitely appreciate it. That's hella refreshing because you see
that's
people.
how I got in an enclosed place for this interview this time. Cause my manager told me I can't be running off of interviews no more.
Thanks. Thank you, manager. Because I said, first of all, when you got on here in the car, I was going to say something then, but I said, you know what? Let me just, and then you in and out the car. I'm like, all right, we just going to go with it. We going to figure it out later.
I told him how the interview went. He was like, yeah, you can't do that. He was like, you tripping. He was like, let me know when the interview is. We gonna set it up.
Well, shout out to your manager. Shout out to him. But that's what's up though, because you see a lot of times people be scared to eat with the people that they know or ask questions or bring somebody along with them. It'd be a lot of competition. It'd be a lot of sucker shit going on when it comes to, you trying to come up. But when you eat with the people that's there from the beginning, everybody can eat together and it's more harmonious versus all that backstabbing and
Yeah,
all
where
that stuff that happens.
we argue and fight with each other every day. I'd rather argue and fight with them every day than somebody I ain't never met before. And I gotta sit here and yell at you about stuff that you really don't know about. You just find out about it. So we gotta put you in on it, but you gotta input on it. No, you can't do that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you a question because I asked this to most people that are in any type of business and they come on my show.
Mm-hmm.
Your manager and your producer and the people that you have in your circle, are those people that outside of work you would consider your friends? Do you mix business and pleasure? Like your friends is the people you doing business with, or is it you guys kind of develop?
My friends before.
And that's exactly what I'm asking. So it's not a friendship that developed because y'all working. It's y'all was friends first and then started working.
Yeah, we was friends first, and I feel like I could trust you with this, so let's work together. Come on, let's do it. My manager got a whole clothing line, so that's really his main priority.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I respect that, because that's his main priority, and that is taking off. Like, Guys Gift Clothing is wonderful right now. You should interview him next and ask him, get an interview with him.
I sure will.
But like, he got a lot. So for him to be able to manage a clothing line and 2 artists, because I'm not his only artist.
Okay.
He know what he doing. He
So
ain't
what's that balance like though? Like that's your homie, but it's also, who you working with.
And that's what a lot of people, like a lot of our friends that's around us that's not in our business circle, they don't understand it, because we could be sitting here chilling and we could be talking about getting ready to upload songs for my next tape. Friend mode, me and him agree. When he go to manager mode, he like, no, this not going on there. No, this can't go right there. No, this got to go here. This got to go there. But I respect him for that, because that make me a better artist.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not just listing my tracks myself. I'm not thinking this how they should go. This another ear telling me what the other people ear gonna hear. Like my joke two tape, I had it arranged a certain way. He came and flipped it. He said no.
Need that. Sometimes you need that.
You most definitely do, and I tell him that every time. I'm glad you came and changed because I probably needed that.
Okay. So, and we kind of jumped off topic a little bit, but back to Joke 2, right? That's the name
Yeah.
of the album. Okay, so talk to me, like, what kind of vibe is it? Because I've listened to, so I listened to it, but I'm the type, okay, I'm gonna listen to the first minute or two, then I'm going to the next, just so I can get through it and see what
Yeah.
But what's the vibe like? Do you have a mixture of R&B? Because you say you're singing, you rap. Is it R&B and rap? Is it just rap? Are you talking about just hard shit? Or are you talking about being in love? Are you talking about, because you a father, right?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, not me. No, no, not me.
But okay, so like, but what's the vibe like? If somebody was like to come to you and be like, "What am I getting on this album?" What would
So
you tell
basically, a lot of people don't understand what Joe is because people say goat. So a
them?
lot of people don't understand what Joe is. Joe is a jack of all trades, and jack of all trades can do anything, everything, and stuff that can't be done. So Joe 2 is really like, because if I ain't mistaken, on the first joke, no, on the deluxe of the first joke, I gave a lot of R&B samples on the joke deluxe because I wanted to let them know that I was going, like, I could do all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Joke 2 really wasn't no more, like, it was done with all the singing. That's why the first song on Joke 2 is Kill for Me. It's gonna kill for me. That's killing the singing for me. It's over with. After that, it's straight rapping. Like, I went straight to no more singing. I'm just riding the beat. It's hard. Like, joke 2 is my hard joke.
Okay.
The first joke that was to ease you in that I can do everything, but joke 2 was showing you that I can do every wave of this rap shit that everybody say is so hard to do. All these drill type beats, all these Detroit flows, all that, I'm killing them.
Okay. So it's your rap album then.
Yeah, joke 2 more of a rap album. It just start off with a little R&B.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. How long does it normally take to come up with the idea, get in the studio, figure out which song's gonna work? All right, we dropping the album. Like, is this a couple of months? Is this a year-long process? Like, what's the
It
time frame like?
be about a good little 2-3 month process.
Okay.
That's just because the way my manager is, like, he ain't trying to put out just anything. Cause I got a lot of music out. I've been dropping music on Apple Music and all platforms since 2015. That was before him. He just started managing me in 2020 and 2019.
Oh,
So everything before that, he not really worried about that. That's already out. But he don't want to put out too much now because I already got a lot of music out now. And the people that's just learning about me, why would I keep dropping all this new music and they not even on the stuff I've been dropped?
is that your phone?
No, that's not my phone.
Oh, okay. Tell your people in your background you doing an interview. Phone need to be on vibrate. Okay. Dope. So, kind of along the same lines of that, what do you feel like your responsibility as an artist is? So, this question came about because, like I kind of mentioned earlier, you got people out there that's good storytellers. They're telling these stories, and their audience is not clear. So, you got all kinds of people listening to this music, and the artist will feel like, well, I never said this was my lifestyle, or I never told you to follow me, or I never said this, that, and third. When people are really out here mimicking the people that they like to listen to, are these artists. So, you as an artist, do you feel like you have a responsibility as an artist? Are you very specific about your audience? Like, what does that look like?
I feel like as an artist, you most definitely responsible for, like, what you say, because you got a big impact on the people that's listening to you. Like, I had to actually realize I actually got kids listening to my music, like like kids that's in like 6th, 7th grade, like they just not getting in middle school. Like, I got little cousins that listen to my music, and my little cousins and little sisters, they put their friends onto my music. One of my little god sister, she'll call me with 30 of her friends in the room. We just watched a video on YouTube. Her friends like, oh my God, that's your brother for real? They I got real like young teen fans and stuff like that. So it's a lot of stuff. You feel me? I talk what I talk about because that stuff I done seen, but a lot of songs that I put out, I try not to talk as much like about that stuff because these kids really out here trying to do what they hear these rappers talk about. Because that's what they're looking up to. The rappers and the athletes don't even get looked up to that much no more. Everybody want to be a rapper now.
Yeah.
All the rappers talking about the same thing. So if I'm in 6th grade, 7th grade, looking up to these rappers that's rapping and they older, when I start trying to rap, I'm gonna talk about what they was talking about. Even if I didn't do that, that's what they was rapping about. Let's keep rapping about it.
Right.
We got to talk about stuff that's gonna motivate people to do different stuff, not the same as everybody been doing the whole time. You could talk about your struggle. Like I talk about my struggle a lot because a lot of people, my mom used to have to tell me like, you're not the only one go through stuff. How you know you the only one went through this situation? It's probably 30 other people out here went through the same thing that could feel what you're talking about.
Right.
So you just got to talk about what you feel like people can relate to.
And kind of like you were saying, music is definitely therapy, not just for you, but for a lot of people.
People that listen to it is therapy to them. I listen to different music for my therapy. I can't listen to all my songs for my therapy. I have to listen to somebody else for therapy.
Right. What's up? Okay, very good. Somebody said, as an artist to another artist, what would you say is a good way to strengthen your rap abilities? So, like, if somebody's trying to get better as a lyrical person, like,
you got to constantly play around with words. Like my partners and my manager, everybody around me, they make sure we could be listening to Pooh Shiesty right now. When Pooh Shiesty going out, rap on that beat. When King Von go out, rap on that beat. You just got to play with words. You got to constantly be able to ready to play with words to keep a lot of words to play with. Everybody that said everything it is to say, if you really think about it.
facts.
What you gonna do? You got to say it different. You can't do nothing but say it different. Everybody said everything it is to say.
That's real. Okay.
Find me something that ain't nobody already said, and I believe.
Somebody said, when seeing your video go viral for a negative reason, did it put any self-doubt in your head about your abilities?
Never. Because when I woke up, let me tell y'all how I seen it. Let me just tell y'all how I woke up and seen it so y'all can understand why I didn't have no self-doubt. Matter of fact, not how I woke up and seen it. The day I performed the song was the same day the song dropped. So that go to tell you right there I didn't have no self-doubt. I know nobody knew the song.
Okay.
I was going out there to sing my heart out. I drove out there to perform. I ain't had no doubt. I ain't care if they didn't like it. They could have booed me. I swear I still would have kept singing. I'm just glad they didn't boo me. I'm glad they stared. But the stare really ain't tell you that they was saying it was bad. The stare was really telling you like I had their attention. Who is this? That's what that stare showed you. The stare ain't show you like they was staring like what the hell? No, they was staring like damn, who the hell is this? Shawty turned around and talked to her friend. I bet y'all don't even know what she said. I can tell you what she said though, because I heard it from the stage. She straight turned around and said, "Oh, this was the boy from last year, right?"
Mm.
But they zoomed in on them faces that was stuck. Them was freshmen. Them folks don't even know me. I dropped out of school in 2019. I stopped going to college my freshman year, second semester.
Somebody else said, I guess this kind of has the same feel as what I had asked you earlier. When it comes to your sound, do you feel like you're held to a different standard because you're from Atlanta? Do you understand that question?
I do, but I don't because I feel like they're trying to say like, because I don't honestly, I don't understand this Atlanta flow. I don't hear it because I don't feel like everybody from Atlanta rap the same. I don't sound like Lil Baby.
So, and I was just about to say, old school Atlanta is different from
I don't sound like Lil Baby.
Old school Atlanta.
Young Thug don't even sound like Lil Baby. They both in new school Atlanta. So you can't say everybody in Atlanta sound the same. What you want to say? We all talk fast? I'm sorry, you can't hear me.
It's so funny that you said that because then this next artist, this next person said, How do you feel about the mumble rap culture? Do you think that that's a thing? So I asked another artist this same question before when everybody was making the comments about mumble rap. Do you think that's a thing? Like, how do you feel about that?
I can't do that.
Do you think that's a thing though? Do you agree that that's
I don't know how to go in the booth and mumble rap for you. I can't do that.
do you know what I'm talking about though? Like, do you feel like that's a thing?
Yeah, I know what it is. It's just that's difficult to me. Like that's too much thought. You really not thinking like you really just going there like that's no thought. You really went in there and told him play the beat real quick. Let me just listen to it for a minute. Nah, you supposed to already knew you was finna go in there and get on that beat. You had something to say. That's different. If you just go in there and straight start mumbling, nah, let me go back over there. I'm finna make words out of that. That no.
So I think a lot of people kind of misconstrue the mumble rap culture as coming out of Atlanta, but I don't think that that can be confined to Atlanta rap. I think that it's people from everywhere that do that.
It's hard to say that because the Migos and you can't blame Takeoff for talking the way he talked. Cause that's where it came from. That's where the mumble rap came from. When the Migos started and Takeoff started rapping, everybody like, what is he saying? He mumbling. Future, he mumbling. He never mumbled. Future might get on there and give you a little something you don't understand, but it ain't no mumble. You just gotta understand it. We got a different lingo in Atlanta that a lot of people don't understand.
Right.
So in our music, we can be using our lingo to where we only understand it.
There's definitely in Atlanta, y'all do say stuff that people don't
We say a
understand.
lot of things that people saying stuff from different states that I'd be like, whoa, what you just say? Don't say that no more.
That's funny. I mean, but I'm trying to think what is the song that was out that everybody was like, okay, he's definitely mumbling. I want to say it was Lifestyle.
Who Young Thug?
Yes.
Yeah.
And nobody could understand what the lyrics of the song was. And I think I really want to say that's when that
And
started. But
only, and only people from Atlanta know what he was saying.
you said people from Atlanta know what he was saying?
Only people from Atlanta know what he was saying.
That's hilarious. But I feel you on that though, because different places, different regions, different states, different places within the same state
Me
have, you know, a different type of lingo that they use. But that's funny. Okay. That was just a good question. All right. So performing. When it comes to you performing, are you comfortable with performing?
I love performing.
Do you like to? You like to do it?
I love performing. I can't wait till they start. I'm ready for some more folks to start booking me to perform some more places.
Okay. Do you, when you perform, do you kind of figure out like what type of vibe the show is going to be and then pick your songs that way? Or do you do songs that you already know people are going to like? Or is it more so I'm about to shock their ass? This a new song I'm finna just try and see what
So most of the times what I do is it's like it depends on what kind of event it is. So if it's just like, a regular little party in the club, you feel me? I'm gonna go in there and I'm performing one of my club hits, something that sound like it's gonna get everybody moving in the club. I ain't gonna perform nothing they never heard or that's not out. I'm performing something that's out and a couple people might have heard. But if it's one of them like a college party, oh no, I'm going in there, I might drop something new on them because that might be that heat. The college is where you want to promote your new songs at because that's who gonna blast it. I learned that being when I my freshman year, the colleges is where you gonna take it. Like when I got on the radio my first time in 2019, I was a freshman in college. I went down there to do what I did. I didn't go down there like my mom and them hated I said like this because I didn't go to school to be in school.
Hmm.
I went to school. I went to a college. I chose a HBCU because I felt like that was the smartest thing to do.
Shout out
Go
to the
go to
HBCU.
a HBCU and promote your music, bro. Like go down there and go stupid. I went down there and accidentally became the only person to perform on the only student to be at the school and perform at a party down there at their main venue. I'm the only one did that. I'm the only student to come down there, go to their school and get on the radio. The only one did it. So it's like I made pathway for a lot of people down there now. Like they feel like we can get on down here. Like Albany show love for real. Small towns gonna always show love though. Long as you show love.
So you feel like you get a lot of support, like where you from?
A lot of my support comes from where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay.
But then as I start to move to places and put my music in places, then my support come from there. A lot of my support comes from places I never been to. So I'm ready to go to a lot of them places where they listening to my music at. Like I'm ready to come out there and see them folks. I got a lot of places in Florida. I'm ready to come down there one time.
Well, where? I'm pulling up on you.
Everywhere. Tallahassee, Miami, we everywhere. We all through it.
Shout out to Tallahassee. That's where I went to school at. So I definitely understand the culture of the HBCUs, and they definitely that love hit different.
For
I
sure.
think that was a very smart idea, actually. Now I definitely understand where Mama coming from in regards to
Yeah, I understand that too.
that, but you might have been on to something with that. You honestly might have been on to something with that.
I felt like I was on to it too. When I got on the radio, I felt like I did exactly what I came down there for.
Facts, facts. So you like to perform, you ready to perform more. Um, Overall, a vision for yourself as an artist. Like, where do you see this going? Like, what do you want ultimately at the end of all of this?
I ain't trying to be rapping till I'm 30, for sure. I'm not trying to be rapping till I'm 30. So, not saying I wouldn't rap at 30. I'm just not trying to be no full-time rapper till 30. I want to really be an actor, a model. I'm trying to get into the movies on the TV. I like being seen, you feel me? Music is just my way of coaching with life, talking to people. I like to be seen though, like I ain't bright for no reason.
So sick of you. That's what's up. Imaging, and we was definitely go to that. Like the your image does not give me singer. It doesn't give me actor at all either. But that's what's up. That you like that though.
I'm into them the most two things I'm really into. I always wanted to be on TV in movies and singing. Rapping is just something I know I can do.
Okay. So have you been trying out your hand in those different areas at all?
I'm finna actually start like working on a little modeling thing. I got a little photographer I'm finna start working with, get into his modeling cast, and then from there, you see where it go.
I think I was looking at what's it your Instagram, TikTok. Do you have
Yeah, I got TikTok, but I'm gonna be on it for real.
TikTok? I think I saw you post a TikTok on Instagram that was saying that you like to dance too.
Oh yeah. I used to be a dancer back in the day when I was little.
That's what's up. You just do it all jack
Back
of all
yeah,
trades.
dancer days. That's what I'm saying. Jack all trades, man. Like,
I hear you. I hear you. That's what's up. That's really what's up. Somebody said you sang earlier. Let's hear a little rap.
man, tell me why I ain't even see the comments on the side the whole time. I'm looking for what you reading the whole
They
time.
wasn't there. They wasn't there at first. I just pulled it up, but like I was saying, I'm looking at the comments on both this and on Facebook.
They say they want me to rap.
Yeah, they said rap a little something.
I might get in trouble. I can't rap nothing for y'all. My manager, he don't play that. He don't play about them new songs that ain't out there yet. For
I,
real.
yeah, babe. You put a post out on Instagram that had asked, what do people feel like their favorite song or the best song on Joke was? What do you feel is your best song on that album? What's your favorite?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Joke 2. What's my favorite song on Joke 2? Let me go look real quick.
I was
Oh yeah.
just wanting to see which
That's
one.
not even a hard one. That's not even a hard one. My favorite song on Joke 2 is actually Backseat Riding. That's my favorite song.
Okay. Backseat Riding. What is that about?
Backseat Riding. That's about that. See, Backseat Riding is not no real. That's one of them songs that's not real. Like that's not nothing I did and nothing like that. It probably got stuff in it I done seen or something like that, but it's really me making up a story about, you feel me? Youngins out here, round with their partners, hot, guns in the car, they hitting licks. If you're gonna make the right choice or the wrong choice. The first verse I'm talking about making the wrong choice. The second verse I'm talking about making the right choice. So it's just like it's backseat Ryan is really just your thought on being in the backseat Ryan. You got a lot of different type of people when you're in the backseat Ryan. You got that person in the backseat ready to fire off on anything, and you got that person in the backseat that just chilling. He down for the ride. So
Backseat Ryan. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Damn, I was trying to see which one I had picked. I picked it when I was actually listening to it in the moment, and I can't remember which one it was. Now I gotta go back to listen. See, I can't remember what I said.
but my man dropping diamonds. My boy dropping gems. No cap. He always got something to tell me.
That's what's up. So, just in a recap, this went much better than the first time you were on. I'm glad we actually got the opportunity to have this dialogue. Um, Joke 2 is out. Make sure y'all go check him out. He said he out there on all platforms. Download it, listen to it.
And if you can't find it on there, if you type it in wrong on there, just go to Google and type it in on Google. She gonna help you find it everywhere you need to find it. And they
Uh,
gonna have a picture, so you gonna get to see their face again on Google. We ready?
what's your drop your Instagram tag for them?
You go follow me on Instagram at the number one YUNGPHEW. You go follow me on Twitter at underscore I am YUNGPHEW. What else I got? Oh, you go follow me. You go add me on Facebook too, but I don't really be on it like that for my fam. But y'all can go get on the Facebook too, cause that's where a lot of my inspirational side come out on Facebook. So I'm an artist now, so I feel like everybody should get to know me and who I am, what I want to do. So y'all go follow me on Facebook. It's the same thing, just my name, YUNGPHEW. Yeah.
That's you know what? Let me ask you a question before I let you go. That's great that you just said that because I have this conversation with everybody that comes on my show as well. When it comes to who you are as an artist and then who you are just regular,
Mm.
like, do you feel like it's the same person? Or you is
Oh, you can ask my homeboy that I'm the same person all day, every day. I don't change. Rapper mode, regular mode. They
okay?
always tell me you don't know how to calm down. Mhm. He talk about facts.
Okay, so okay, this last question off of Facebook, and I'm gonna start asking you these questions. They say, is your name Young Few like nephew or
Yeah.
like
No, like nephew. Like nephew. You had it right the first time. Like nephew. I'm the street nephew. I'm the world's nephew. I'm everybody's nephew. You meet me, you ain't gotta ask me my name. Just call me nephew. I made it easy for you.
I like that. That's what's
I
up.
had somebody ask me the other day, but when you get 50 years old, you still gonna call yourself nephew? I said for sure. Cause I'm still gonna be young to somebody.
That's facts. So you came up with that. Nobody get nickname.
Actually, that name came from this rapper that's in the industry. He signed to 21 Savage right now. His name Real Recognized Rio. He gave me my name back when I first started rapping. We used to record in my house, and this was before this was actually my first song I actually got on. I didn't have no rap name. Really, take that back. My rap name before that was Lil Deezy, and I ain't really call myself Deezy. That's just my rap name. Like I never called myself that for real. But we was in the studio one day, they was recording, and he kept wanting me to do stuff for him. So he just kept saying like, hey nephew, get this, nephew, get that. So we went in there to record, and they asked me what I wanted to put my name on the song as. I told my cousin, put it as little nephew. Shoot.
Okay,
I ran with that ever since then. I just changed it. Like I always changed the way I said nephew. I went from little nephew, then I went to little few, young few. It's just been sticking since that.
that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So last thing, any advice that you could, if you had to, give to any up and coming artists that's out here trying to navigate their way through the social media thing, just trying to get, the confidence to perform,
Mhm.
build up their self esteem, build up they repertoire, you know, give the
Hey man,
people some advice.
don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. If you feel like that's what you want to do, that's what you want to get on there and do, you want to do that, don't let nobody stop your shine, because ain't nobody gonna shine but you. You the brightest light in your day. Keep it like that.
All right, there is that. Thank you so much, young Phew, coming through to have this dialogue with me. I'm gonna hit you up later because I definitely want to chop it up with your manager as well.
It's a
So
bet.
we can work out on that end. And you have a great
See y'all later.
night, sir. All right. I'm so glad we was able to run that back and get him on here to have a conversation with me. Um, that was great. That was great. I again found out about him because of a viral video in a negative light, but it turned into something good because I vibe with him. You know, I like his music. Definitely got a couple of bops on there. So, like he said, if you're out there and you're trying to put yourself out there and you're taking a chance on your craft, hey, people gonna talk. Whether you're doing good or bad, people gonna talk. You know, it's perception. He said it wasn't even like that. They talked bad about him, but it wasn't even like that in the moment, you know. So believe in yourself. Dream big, go hard, and do what you do. You know, if it's for you, it's for you. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here as well. It's been another conversation on that Soul by Nathan podcast. Next week, we're going to close out this convo, this segment of Run It Back DJ. And meet me right back here next Thursday at 8 p.m. Let's talk about it.